I hosted an event, and the only word I have to describe it is chaos. Allow me to explain. I've been working on a game called Oblivion Fighting. It is a solo project, and I am the owner of it. Recently, my exams ended, so I was left with a lot of free time to work on my game. I decided to host an event on it when it was finished. Why? That is for another video. A devlog about this game will be about in like 2 weeks, I guess. This week I'll be mostly publishing other gaming videos. Now I did say I would host the event after it was finished, but the progress I made on it in the last week somehow all went away, and I was left with an hobby with barely any scripts. I couldn't delay the event because I already had by 1 week, so I made some crappy scripts quickly and called it a day. Then the event day came. So, how did it go? This event is sponsored by no one. Hold on. Wait, I just checked the script. Hold on. We have a sponsor? Yeah, this event is sponsored. By who, you may ask? Well, a few days ago on Discord, a very kind person, otherwise known as Sub, DM'd me in Discord and he asked me if he could provide the prize for the winners. Yes, there is a prize for the winners. 1000 Robux for the winning team and 100 Robux for the losing teams for participating, which is all provided by him, Sub. So before we continue the video, Sub would like to give a few words about this event.
Alright, what up, guys? So, my name is Sup, and today we're gonna be talking about the event Swash made. So, looking at the info that I am given here, The event, it looks pretty well done. I like how it is. I like how it was built very good. Everything was very detailed. Every team, um, what's it called? Every team this fit its own thing, and that was really cool about it. And each one had its little own obby, and I thought it was pretty cool. But yeah, to move along, we had a giveaway, not giveaway. We had a prize which I hosted. So I'm the sponsor of the prize. The prize was 700 Robux divided by X players of that on that team gets that many, and the losing team gets 100 Robux depending on how many players they had in their team, and whoever won got those Robux of the big prize. Whoever lost gets the mini prize. And I think it was pretty cool. It was looked a lot of fun, but sadly, some people get overridden by greed, and there was a lot of hate for Swash. And not everyone's perfect. That was Swash's first game ever, and there was no like play testers. Like I was I was this play tester just to check out the map and see how it was and ask him, and he told me if everything looked good and all. And I said, yeah, it looked pretty good. I liked how it was, liked how it is, I like how everything matches with its own style. And basically that was it. But people were just hating because they they sucked how the respawn was just too quick, that their base got absolutely rated by most teams out of the other. Like, yes, I agree. There was no rules to it that you couldn't do that, but like it's a free for all. So why not just raid to the team's base, you know? So that's what they did. But at the end, they got mad because of all the things of that. But that's all I really have to say. But honorable mentions to this kid at a minute and 38 seconds. What to make him an honorable mention was where he used the little what is it called? The item where you make a wall. And never in my life until today I've ever seen someone use that thing to use as a way to get on top of something. So props to you. I'm gonna let myself go and let Swash talk about the stuff. See ya.
So, yeah, that is all of the sponsor. Think, yes. Now there was a lot of criticism about the event and in general hate towards me. Like there was not that many people hating me, they were just hating for not really balancing it and like hiring playtesters. I mean, how am I supposed to hire playtesters if I don't have much Robux and I'm not even getting any funds from anyone to help me? But I'll be listening to all the complaints and fixing everything in the devlog, which I'll start working on in 2 weeks. This week there are two more videos coming up, and I hope I'm able to finish them by this week. Anyways, that concludes this whole event. And yeah, that's it.